talk there a bit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's taking it. Okay.
Okay.
Like the women you have used to getting on the side,
Mm,
on the
mm,
forward, on the back,
mm.
on the parking lot, in the
Well,
park.
guilty as charged, Your Honor.
Should we even start from now, from the scratch? I mean, we don't want to waste the good shit.
Not really. I mean, every single time we just start talking, and 15 minutes go by, and then we lose a lot of material.
Yeah, so let's just go right away.
All right.
So have you already been circumcised with fucking so much?
Well, actually, I dated this girl for one of the let's say not so lucky neighborhoods here, and yeah, she kind of did.
Oh,
I don't know if she had a fucking rocket stove on her pussy or what have you, but yeah, she kind of did the job herself before I officially got circumcised at the doctor.
okay.
It was fun.
Okay, I thought it was the old suction method, but I mean, mouth or pussy, whatever, is same difference, right? The result is the same.
No, it's not kind of the same because, like, that little bridge on your dick kind of hurts for a week after that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just I don't know, man. She was stretch. That's I don't know what else to say. It's nature.
So she's used to that Asian dick. That's what you're saying.
Apparently, yes. So
okay.
I was kind of mandingo for her, if you'd say so. That, or she was really used to faking stuff. So I don't really know. I don't want to know.
Or a secret bonus option. She's actually virgin and only was doing, rubbing on top and no actual penetration.
Well, she was. I actually checked, almost with a microscopic lens, but yeah, I made sure. I can assure you of that. Yeah.
Oh.
She was brand new, 0 kilometers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you popped that cherry.
Yeah, kind of. I was just not expecting an oven for ironwork inside. Yep.
That gives me some memories from my honeymoon, but that's not discussed. Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, I guess I need now I need to pay you a visit just for that side story, because I'm pretty sure it will not be PG-13 at this point.
Oh no! I mean, it was the perfect. It's like all the stars aligned because we just finished watching Hannibal and then Hannibal Rising.
Wait, what? How did watching Hannibal transitioned?
Hey, she was scared and she was vulnerable. She was ready for anything but seeing a dude eating his own brain.
So I guess you would rather see a dude eating her pussy?
There was no oral eating. There was just a dick on cunt.
Okay, well.
Hey,
I
aim
still
small,
can't figure it out.
Miss Small. Aim small, miss small.
I still can't figure out the pattern, dude. All I can say is, God bless your wife.
Yeah, I mean, she's a trooper. Although she still can't watch Hannibal to this day.
Oh well, I love Hannibal.
Yeah. I mean, I was laughing my ass off when Ray Liotta was eating his own brain. I was laughing my ass off, and she was like, "Why are you laughing? He's eating his own brain. He's not really. He's eating sushi."
I still can't figure out how that transitioned over into that, but
the trick was getting her vulnerable. She was ready for anything. She would have taken a platoon up her ass at that moment.
But what kind of vulnerability would you need at that point, man? It's like
be subjective to anything.
I mean, it kind of feels like she was like inside the movie or getting in the mood of the victim. Or
no. I mean, I only told her, be Clarice. Clarice is a tough bitch. She wasn't taking Hannibal's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't taking Hannibal's bullshit. So that was the only tough woman in the whole entire series. Everybody else was just like, don't eat me.
that kind of made it exciting at the points. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So if I refer to your wife as Clarice every now and then, do you think she'll be mad?
No, she won't get it because she hardly noticed the character's name. All she was traumatized was the dude eating his brain. That's
Okay.
all she remembers. I mean, and we even got to see the movie like almost after he already threw the Gary Oldman character, the one that was disfigured.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen a 20-year-old fucking movie, by the way.
Jeez.
So yeah, when he threw him to the pigs,
Mm-hmm.
after that scene is that when we started seeing the movie. Thank God, because she would have been traumatized just like looking at Gary Oldman's face.
Yeah, that should traumatize anybody at that point.
Yeah, I mean, when they did the remake of the series with the dude that was in Casino Royale, what's his fucking name? Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah. The Danish actor, right? He's Danish.
Yeah, he's Danish.
Okay, there you go. So see,
Yeah,
I know my
fucking
shit. I know my shit. Anyway,
Yep.
he did a good at Hannibal. I think it's just the
He
restraints.
did an awesome Hannibal, man.
Yeah, it's just the restraints of network television that he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
go, full Hannibal Lecter. But the attitude, I think he had it on point.
Absolutely on point. Like at some points during the series, I couldn't tell if it was actually acting or living the character by itself. Like it's that good in my opinion.
And I think he beat Anthony Hopkins one in terms of cold-blooded asshole.
Yes, I'd say it was a little bit more raw, but at the time that the version of Anthony Hopkins came out, not much stuff was developed. It was kind of more of a staple or a classic, I would say.
Yeah.
But
No,
but both are pieces of art on my book.
Yeah, no, I mean, technically speaking, it's like comparing Heath Ledger's Joker to Jack Nicholson's Joker. They're two different things because it's a product of each other's time. You know, Joker from Jack Nicholson, talking about the 80s. You still had the weight of the Carney shit from the 60s. So he was still trying to take that vibe. He did a good Joker. Didn't care for that much for the origin story, but who gives a shit? It's fucking Hollywood. They rape anything that they touch,
Anything that moves,
both figuratively and literally. And then we have Heath Ledger's Joker, which is a fucking classic, and then we have Joaquin Phoenix Joker, which is kind of to me and like a continuation to Heath Ledger's one, but it's his own thing though too.
Yeah, it's kind of its own thing. It's just amazing, man. It's just great.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when they all break bad. And in the case of Joaquin Phoenix, is you see him breaking bad. In the case of the other two dudes, they were already fucked up.
Yep.
They were already okay. Yes, what are we fucking now? What are we going to fuck up? In the case of this dude, Joaquin Phoenix, is like, I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, okay, I'll fuck it up. That was it. That's basically spoilers again for those of you who haven't seen the 3-year-old movie.
I mean, if you haven't, you should catch up. You're not gonna. Maybe it could transition into something sexual as well. So go ahead and give it a try.
Yeah. I mean, I already talked about it in my last podcast, and I don't want to turn this into a fucking centralist or center right adjacent fucking podcast, but the Gina Carano thing, which is still in my mind not because they did it to a right-wing person, because duh, that's what the fuck they do. It's more like the hypocrisy behind it, because you read the thing that she put out, right?
Yep.
I mean, dumb, poor choice of words and poor choice of comparisons. That being said, that does that even merit to get fired? I mean, Pedro Pascal compared Trump to fucking Hitler and putting kids in jails like a concentration camp in Auschwitz. So
because Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers but their neighbors, even by children.
Yeah. That's the Gina thing. But Pedro Pascal posted a picture and he took it down. If you try to look for it now, it's taken down.
So he kind of went that road too.
Yeah, but he went to the woke side. And since he's woke, everything the woke side does is obviously correct.
Right.
Yeah, because God forbid that there are people that believe in God and have some sort of moral code and think that things should be a certain way, and not just to think that, oh no, we have a magic wand now that automatically turns anything that we think that should be one way, it turns it that way. Because
so common sense.
Fuck reason, fuck common sense, fuck logic, and fuck science.
Yep. God bless America.
Yeah, no, that's not even true now anymore. There is no God. There is no God. So universe, universe, throw up on America. I guess that's the new expression now. The universe throws up on America.
Well, I was kind of still digesting the other day on then becoming a third world country, and now this. So.
Yeah. And no, I think like I was talking to a dude that used to be a professional wrestler on Facebook, and he quit the life not because he found being a wrestler hard. It's just that this dude used to be a Marine, by the way, so he's no pussy.
Here we go. So, Chris Benoit, flash memories.
No. He basically he didn't tell me verbatim, but basically in so many words says, U.S. has become a shit show, so I went to South Korea and married a Korean woman and learned a new language and started a new life there because fuck the U.S.
Way to go, dude.
The only thing he fucking hates is the weather over there. It's just, is the sun ever gonna warm this motherfucker? That's what he keeps telling me.
Did he plant a seed over there? Because apparently that's all that matters.
Oh, it planted what?
Did he planted his seed there? Did he have a son with the Korean woman?
No, he married her, so it's gonna be
no
legal.
Kids.
No kids yet.
Okay, all right.
No kids yet, but he'll get there. He's Puerto Rican. Don't worry.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican. Yeah, they're gonna have 10 kids.
Yeah, don't worry.
Anytime soon now.
That is non-consequential. That's not if it's gonna happen. It's a matter of when and how many.
Of when. Yep.
It's when and how many.
It's just in the genes, man.
Yeah,
it's Caribbean people.
Is it gonna be a dozen or 2 dozen? That's the question.
That's what we should be asking ourselves right now.
Yeah. So yeah, poor Gina Carano. Apparently, Disney had it hot on her just because she's not a liberal, and apparently, by the way, all the sources that I get are just people that are kind of right wing. So take this with a grain of salt.
Oh boy, kind of right wing.
Yeah,
what does that even mean?
That they said no, I am a centrist, but once you identify,
we have Ben Shapiro in the left, and then in the right, and then we have the left, and then we have Joe Rogan in the right. Where are they at?
No, it's actually the other way around. Rogan is left, and Shapiro is right.
Left. Okay,
but into the woke people, they're both right.
Oh boy,
yeah. To the woke people, they're both a right wing, and which to say Joe Rogan is right wing is like fucking crazy.
Let me narrow it down a little bit further. What's their position on vaccines?
If they're available and they're tested, take them.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, what you think of? You think that we're gonna blast Iron Maiden 666 to mark of the beast?
I mean, it's not like we have cell phones and stuff, but
exactly.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Exactly. I mean, this is the most fucking retarded thing. I mean, I applaud a friend of mine that he is an evangelical Christian and he's a doctor, and he was one of the first ones to get the vaccine here in DR, and he posted the video. It's like a big giant fuck you to every evangelical that follows him on the social media. It's like, I'm a doctor, I believe in God, and I'm getting the vaccine. You should do the same. Don't be a fucking conspiracy nut.
Yeah, man, it's just a huge part of us who are simply not going to get it because of, stupid dumb shit like that.
No, I mean, as soon as it's available, I mean, I'm one of the guys that is more than a risk of getting killed by the goddamn COVID, so why the fuck am I going to tempt fate? Because I'm large as fuck and have a lot of issues to fall asleep. And if I get the fucking COVID, it's like pretty much getting me closer to that fucking hole in the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty much putting you in the electric chair.
Yeah. So why would I want to fuck around with that? I'll get the fucking vaccine, and hopefully we'll get some 30 years extra out of it.
But people die from the vaccine.
Says who?
I don't know. It's just the people reporting.
Oh yes, because the internet is full of reliable sources.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a dude got a vaccine and he was 75 years old, and then he died. I mean, even a fly could kill you at 75, dude. Like, come on.
You can touch a refrigerator the wrong way and get electrocuted, and you got killed. That's that God killed you, or the devil, or the tooth fairy, or a fucking unicorn.
I met people here who got electrocuted with by charging their phone barefoot. Here, we got
yes, because
we got a report on the local news about that every single time.
Yes, because the electricity in this country is dog shit.
And also, we like to purchase generic or unreliable chargers on the streets.
Buy them in the street. That'll fucking work.
That they pretty much don't work at all.
Yeah, remember, this is going to go to the personal level, but since he don't listen to this podcast, let's burn him anyway.
I mean, yeah.
My dad, he bought one of them fucking chargers because you know when he used to ride with.
Why
Apple.
would he? I mean, are you his level 1 tech support at this point? Why is he buying chargers off the street?
We're talking about over a year ago. This shit happened over a year ago, and he did it unsupervised, so he didn't consult me to do this. He just said, "Oh, I need a charger, so I'll buy one in the street."
How long did it last for?
The fucking phone lit on fire in his car.
Oh, awesome! So yeah,
lost everything
quicker than expected.
The fucking phone burst into fucking flames like the Human Torch,
like a Note 3 back in the days.
Yeah. Like a Note 7.
Note 7. Yeah, no, Note 3 was a legend. Yeah, Note 7.
It was like a fucking Note 7. It was like it changed its name from Apple to Samsung in a second. They're like, no, I am Korean.
I don't know what I did. I just plug it into my car and then it started bulging and then it exploded.
And I'm just like, Dad, how the fuck an iPhone explodes out of the and then he showed me the cable. I was like, okay, this shit is fugazi as fuck.
That shit was made in Haiti at best.
That shit was covered in the feces of a donkey. I don't know where the fuck they made the alleged plastic on that fucking thing.
Like, not even China produces such crap.
No, China would be offended to be associated with that thing. You take that shit to India, and the Indians are like, not us.
Yeah, not us, bro.
Not us. We don't even eat cows in this motherfucker. You think we're going to do that shit? No, sir. You gotta send that shit somewhere else. You ask the Haitians, and the Haitians are like, maybe, maybe not. You have a cat? Oh, fuck.
Let's do a voodoo analysis on it. Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna get flagged for sure, man. The next cancel campaign is gonna be you and I.
No, thank God nobody listens to this shit, so I give a fuck.
Yeah, just me and maybe your wife.
No, she listens sometimes, and then once I start going to the sarcastic route, she's like, okay, I'm done. I gave you a like.
and we're talking about a person that deals with you 24/7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's like, I'm like, aren't you used to it by now? And she's like, no.
Have you guys been married for how long?
We're going to 14. We're going for 14.
And she's, I don't. Okay, just
yeah, and she still has to explain my actions to her family and people that know me and that know us, because like I have
still.
Yeah, because I have, due to issues that we have talked in private, I have developed this short fuse for bullshit. And once I get the whiff of the bullshit in my nose, I'm like, I'm out. I don't even say anything. Off. I don't even say anything. I don't even excuse myself. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving.
Give me an example.
No, there was some person. Let me see. Let me think about something specific. Oh yeah, a friend of hers was visiting, and she this he she, because let's keep it ambiguous.
Okay.
This he she sir him
Okay.
was going about waxing eloquently about pseudo religious bullshit to a degree that even my wife was like, "What in the fuck?" And I just got one whiff, and I tried to do a little course correcting. I was like, "No, you could probably interpret this as this." And gave her multiple choice, just to see if the brain expands its horizons.
Okay.
And the person, the he, sir, him, was like, no, it's this, and that's it. There's no other option. That is this thing, and that's it. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to bed now.
Wonderful.
I was like, okay, I'm going to bed now. And it was like, and my wife was like, and she gave me this look like, don't leave me alone. And I was like, you're on your own. Goodbye.
You brought him in. Or she.
You brought the she, sir, her, him to this house, so you pay the consequences. I don't have to. I pull out my asshole card at this moment, and I'm punching it in. Good night.
And that's how you last for more than 12 years in any marriage. So take note.
Yep. You just don't take the bullshit. I mean, yeah, she gave me an earful later. I was like, and then I was like, could you blame me? I tried. Like, don't blame me. Don't be harsh on me. I tried. I was being the good person and gave their options. Gave the she, sir, him options. And wouldn't take it and wouldn't accept it. So I call that an asshole and a blind person, and a person that does not allow any other thought other than theirs to rule their lives. So at that point, I just throw the towel and leave.
Okay. This person, it's kind of makes look this mutual friend of ours docile, I would say.
I don't know.
Or do you think they go
if it's a certain harpoon whale? Okay. No, the certain harpoon whale, it's in a league of its own. It's in a total multiverse absorption of a thing that Neil deGrasse Tyson would be scratching his fucking head on.
Absolutely.
the Neil deGrasse Tyson, you would send this shit and explain it in terms of physics.
Okay, will you imagine if those two got together?
Oh, fuck. Literally, the gates of hell would open, and Satan would pop out and say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'll pay $1,000 for a chair just to watch those two in a box just talking to each other.
No.
And then I'll throw in a knife in the middle of the
they would end up being friends. I think
just out of the blue.
I think they would end up being friends because the certain harpoon whale at first glance appears as docile,
normal.
At first glance, but then it takes a while to determine the actual agenda.
The actual alien satellite agenda.
Oh yeah. Fuck my life.
Because it's into that as well, so yeah.
Oh god. Fuck my life.
I mean, I knew it was crazy at points, and it was like very close into the deepest part of the ocean, very close-minded. But when he talked about when he sent me articles about alien shit and stuff, I was like, "Yep, I'm done.
No,
I'm out of here."
Actually, we're not talking about that friend in particular.
Okay,
not that one. No. I mean, he does have a particular set of skills, but the harpoon whale, which I refer to, and this she, sure, him, which is more my wife's friend than mine. So that gives you an automatically detailed detour out of the way. Yeah, I mean, they would probably bond together with the pseudo religious BS first, and then once the she, sir, him friend of my wife realizes what the harpoon whale is, she'll be starting running like if it was a Friday the 13th movie, and she was in camp at Crystal Lake. So yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, I'll pay good money for that encounter.
Yeah, so at that point it would be too late because Jason will already stabbed that bitch 1,000 times over.
Jason will probably stare at the two of them and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill them both."
No, Jason. If Jason would
Or we'll
actually,
go into an existential crisis.
if Jason would actually hunt those two individuals, I think Jason would be like, okay, you two bitches or he or hims need Jesus. And I'm gonna stick my deal with killing adolescents because I get more thrill in life out of that than dealing with your fucking bullshit. So
Fuck you. Have a nice day.
So, in the words of the great atheist Jim Cornette, professional wrestling manager, thank you, fuck you, bye. Which is my favorite way to say goodbye to somebody. Thank you, fuck you, bye.
If I knew, I would have said that when a couple of minutes ago when I met you.
That's a nice way to say goodbye to people. Like, thank you, fuck you, bye.
Absolutely, I'll add that to my list. Maybe we'll work out as a pickup line someday. I'll give it a try. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. I mean, hopefully the person who you say it is a bit open-minded.
I mean, it's either open-minded and closed legs, or open legs and closed-minded. So
it's never the bundle that you desire.
Not really, dude. It's like I feel like I'm hunting for a needle in a haystack at this point.
Well, I guess you gotta broaden your horizons, I guess.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, after a divorce and a PhD in complicated women with a specialty in difficult situations and bullshit, and yes, absolutely.
Oh God. I lucked out with mine, thank God.
Oh yeah,
I really lucked out with that one. I mean, I look at the current state of what is the dating world right now, and I'm like, thank you God I'm married. Thank you God I'm married. I mean, the fact that I'm married is a miracle all alone by itself. Mm-hmm. But that the fact that I'm actually with the person that makes the effort to understand me.
and keeps the patience to keep on
and
going
she's
for
like,
all this long.
I mean, I must be a fucking good fuck.
I mean, you have to have something for sure.
I mean, I must be a fucking beast in the bed for some fucking reason. I don't consider myself that way, but I mean, there's got to be something that is making her compelled to stay around and deal with this piece of shit.
You got something, man, because it's like Conan O'Brien and his wife.
Yeah, I
mean, every single host that goes into Conan's show after they meet the wife, they're like, "How do you two like? She's really nice," and then you're like,
I don't know. I mean, it takes a really special kind of person to deal with this on a daily basis. But then again, she has a full-time job, so that kind of helps her escape every once in a while.
I guess sometimes I felt the urge to rescue her out of your house, but yeah, I totally get it.
I guess that is what balances it out for her.
Yeah, I guess she did get a job because she needed to escape.
Yeah, she was like, okay, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, but I can't do it here in the house because the kid is in the house all the time. And and then she's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life. So I guess she's just expecting that fatness does it.
I guess you know the fatty guys, they have something, man. They definitely have something.
Yeah, but the bad thing about her is that, and she knows this about me, I'm fucking very persistent. I'm very stubborn, headstrong. Once I made up my mind, I'm not gonna. And if I decided now, I'm not gonna die. So it's fuck you. I'm not gonna die.
Yep, and you're cloning yourself into your daughter, which is
awesome.
Yes.
That's another subject that warms her heart.
Every
She's
time
like-
she's arguing with her little daughter.
She's
and
like,
then-
fuck, it's not enough that I have to deal with this son of a bitch. This one denied me on every fucking single conceivable angle other than she's female.
Yep.
I mean, she draws, she likes comic books, and mind you, I have not imposed none of this shit on her. I have absolutely no imposing on my part, on my end on this thing. I let her be. I leave her the fuck alone. I let her like explore your world, explore your imagination, do what you gotta do. You come to me when you have questions or you need my help. But other than that, you are on your own, kid.
The only thing I'm sure is that you're not gonna need to play the tough dad stuff when that guy wants to date her and stuff. I mean, they're all gonna be traumatized right out the get go. The second that they get to talk to her, that's not gonna be necessary.
Maybe that was the plan all along.
I bet it has been. I mean,
She's gonna be a man eater.
oh yeah.
She's gonna emasculate them, some son of bitches. They're gonna come to her and she's gonna be like asking them fucking probing questions, and they're gonna be like, suicide now.
Yeah, she's gonna have psychiatrist recommendations.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for her to be
to hand
13.
them out.
I'm just waiting for her to be 13 to give her all the skin on the game in the boy side. Just to train her and give her every conceivable fucking angle where to attack psychologically these sons of bitches and emasculate them and shove their dicks up their asses psychologically.
Yep.
So that's what I'm just waiting for that. I mean, I thought before she was born, I thought like, God damn, I'm gonna have to buy AK-47s, katana blades. Gonna get a fucking. I gotta get an armament.
C4.
Yeah. I have to put John Wick in shame. I thought that I was gonna like make John Wick and Deadpool be like, dude, where'd you get this shit? That's what I thought, but now I'm like, no, the psychological game. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
They're gonna all jump off out of the same bridge after they meet her.
Yes, they're going to be creating support groups for each other. They're going to create support groups as like traumatized by Emma. And all this right. Dude, so you go first. They're going to be like 15 in the group, and then all of a sudden, the 16th comes around. He just comes into the group crying. Everybody's like, "I know, dude. Come here. I know." And the dude just sobbing for like 8 minutes straight. She told me I'm a piece of shit. Let it out, man. Let it out, bro. Let it out, bro. God damn it, not even my mom talked to me like this.
Parenting done right.
Yes. I mean, deep, dark, and down in my evil fucking heart, that shit is like, right on, girl. Right on. That's how you treat these sons of bitches. That's how you treat these sons of bitches. And only the worthy one will survive the Holocaust. That is this fucking mental torture. And only the one who will be worthy of that bombardment is going to be the only one worthy to take her out, date her. And yes?
And once she finds it, because of all of the amount of shit that they have to go through, she's gonna say, "Yeah, this one's good," and you're gonna be all right. Cool.
Yeah, I'll be like, I trust your judgment. I trust your judgment.
He passed.
Like he fucking passed. Like you took him to level 9, right?
Real?
He went to level 9. Fuck,
he made it.
He survived level 9. This is not a fucking drill. This is not a fucking drill. God damn it. This is a fucking human being. This is shit. I'm gonna put this motherfucker through the ringer. I'm gonna make the NSA and the CIA training look like dog shit. You're
gonna make the special forces look like dog shit.
Like Navy SEALs will have to eat my scrum for the fucking shit I'm gonna pull. This little girl is gonna torture these motherfuckers. She's gonna get them motherfucking suicidal. She's gonna cleanse like. Everything that evolution has been claiming, like survival of the fittest, that only the strongest survive. she's gonna put that shit to the test.
Oh yeah,
She's gonna put that fucking. We're gonna be taking if Darwinism is fucking true. We're gonna fucking find out right now.
Let's see if this shit works.
We're gonna find this fucking out. But is this shit for real? Let's see if this shit for real. I mean, Darwinism in this country, that's half baked. That is very half baked.
Yep.
I mean, this is the only country that I see motherfuckers pull guns. Like everywhere else, people run, right? Here is like, what you gonna do? It's like, motherfucker, do you have at least a knife?
The guy has a loaded gun in front. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do?
What the fuck you gonna do, man?
And then we have the same scene.
You think that verbal confrontation is gonna make the bullets on the gun disappear all of a sudden? That's not how this shit works.
You know that this popular saying that we have here that half of the fight is by speech.
Oh yeah, and that's how motherfuckers get shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if recent evidence is any indication, if you saw what happened to the kid, de una regidora or a regidor, I don't know what the fuck. Mm-hmm. I just saw the video. The dude just nonchalantly pulls a gun out, just asking, "Are you the motherfucker?" Yeah. Boom. Bye. It's like he just pissed on the floor.
I've seen people get shot after a bad Domino's fight.
And then you ask why I don't socialize. It's like we're dealing with these.
I told you how to double six. What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? They flip the table and then 6 shots fired.
Yeah, and then you ask why you don't socialize. Well, could it be that people here are TikTok?
You have a car accident. The other guy doesn't have insurance. You were not in fault of the accident. The other guy pulls a gun, and you just have to. Okay, all right. What's going to happen now? Am I getting shot, or are you good to go?
Yeah, you have to talk the down. I mean, I've been in situations here that like I have to like. One time, I think I told you this. When my wife and I were dating, we got mugged in the Monumento.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't recall.
Oh yeah, we got mugged. Mm-hmm. We were there, making out.
Of course. Back in the days where the monument was not remodeled.
Yeah. Before the remodeling,
there were like giant bushes. And,
Oh yeah.
Bushes.
Oh yeah.
Sprinkling.
So yeah, like 5 kids, and I'm not even exaggerating, jumped on us, and they didn't even have guns; they just had knives.
Okay.
So it was like because they were small kids, they were like 13, all of them.
Probably from the whereabouts around the monument as well. So
yeah. So I was like, if there were 2 of them, at least I think I can take 2 of them. But 5, then no, I don't have those. I don't like the odds there. Plus, they all have knives and shit, so they would have stabbed me to fucking death. And they were all oxidated knives. So if the wound didn't kill me, the oxidated on the knives would have finished me off. So I was like, I did the math quickly in my head. So I was like, okay, this is a no-win situation.
Here's my wallet. Here's my cell phone.
So I was like, okay, guys, calm down. And they were like, no, let's jump him. And the leader of the group was like, no, he's calm. And that's the thing. You have to remain fucking calm. Because if you start like, what the fuck are you going to do? They're going to jump on you. Automatically, they're going to jump on you. So, and plus, I was with my now wife, and I put her behind me. So, protecting her ass, just so she won't get stabbed or anything.
Was that before or after the Hannibal stuff?
Before the Hannibal shit.
Okay. It makes more sense now.
Yeah, that's before the Hannibal shit. So, good. I calmed them down, and they took my money, and I was like, I was so fucking calm. I'm still surprised to this day how fucking calm I was, because I told them, wait a minute. They took my wallet. I was like, okay, guys, you don't need the documents. I do. So just take the money and leave me my documents. So you're just gonna throw that shit away in a corner or somewhere. So just leave me my documents and go about your way. And I was with my backpack because we both came from college. We both came back from college, and I had some videos because this is before Netflix and internet watching movies
and all this stuff.
Yeah, so I actually rented a couple of movies, and they were in my backpack. And the dude was
from
what
was this
Mr.
place
Movies,
called?
Mr. Movies,
Mr. Movies. Yes, it's the only place.
The Dominican version of Blockbuster. So just so the people who might listen to this that are actually in the States to get some sort of reference. Anyway. So I had those 2 movies I was going to return that day, and they were like, what's in the backpack? I was like, well, just a bunch of books. You want them? I was so fucking calm. I told him, just a bunch of books. You want to read? You might get some education. I was like, there was a side of me was like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
And wasn't like if you didn't return a movie by those time, it was like a huge
yes, and it wasn't even my credit card; it was my dad's. So it would have fucked either way. I would have been fucked. So he was like, "No, we're good." So yeah, keep your bag and keep your shit. Thank you for the cell phone. And I laughed my ass off because that cell phone was a piece of shit. I was like, good luck with it working that piece of shit. Good luck selling that shit. That thing rang when it wanted to.
Yeah, to a friend of mine, he got mugged too, and his cell phone was so beat up. He even had a small hole in it, covered with tinfoil. And when the guys who mugged their,
what was it? An Alcatel or a Nokia?
A Nokia.
The fairs.
And when they took a look at it, they were like, "Nah, bro, just stick it back." And I was like, dude, did it really happen to you? He said, yeah, I swear to God, man. They took a look at the phone.
You know how fucked up a phone has to be for a mugger to be like, keep that shit.
Yep. And I was like, man, at that point, they disrespected me like that with my phone. I have jumped back to them, man. And it was like, yeah, man, it was fucking humiliating. I would have rather get stabbed or something. Yeah, I can tell.
That is the most fucked up, humiliating shit I've ever heard. Like a mugger just mugging you, and he sees the fucking thing, and he's like, "No, dude, keep it."
Yeah, but like literally, it had a hole on the right corner side, and inside he covered it with small tinfoil balls. And when they took a look at it, they were like, "Yeah, nah, bro, nah, thanks."
So yeah, that happened. I mean, and then after that, Ari cried a bunch, and they were like, "Okay." And since they were concentrating so much on me and my shit, they didn't look for her shit. So she still had her money. I mean, they mugged me. They cleaned me out. I had like 1,000 pesos back then. We're talking about 05. So that was some money.
Oh yeah,
that was some money. That wasn't all the money, but it was some money.
It was a good chunk.
Yeah, and for a guy who didn't have a job back then, it was all the fucking money in the world. So I was like, well, I got fucked. And she was like, not me. I still got my money. Like, well, Aces, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Good old times at the monument. Man.
Oh, yeah. That's mugging central.
Yep. Many babies were also conceived in those outside gardens.
Much like our work parking lot in the basement. Anyway.
Yeah, the weather is nice today.
Ooh, I had him through that one. I just had to. It was right there. It was like it was
bound to happen.
It was a layup. It was like, hey, you gotta have to take that one bullet. Thankfully, we haven't said where we work, so.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. So anyway, I did the impossible between yesterday and today, and I've been holding it for a while because I'm one of the few, or well, not few, because that movie was actually bankable. You know, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. It was actually bankable. It's just that the critics just ate it up and said it was a piece of shit, and rightfully so, because it was very, it was very incomplete, to say the least. The end product, the one that they threw in theaters. So
Mhm.
What I did yesterday and today was seeing the original Snyder cut. So the actual director's cut of that movie, the Batman v Superman.
Why do you
And
did that to yourself?
well, because I've heard so many good things about it, and I was like, it's more cohesive. It explains the story better, and after watching it now, I have to say, yes, it does explain it better, but it still doesn't excuse the stupid Martha shit. So it's still, to me, it's like, okay, yes, it makes more sense now, the story, the antagonism between Batman and Superman, but Martha still don't make sense. It still don't make sense. It's not like Batman was Bucky Barnes and you had this Baron Zemo shit reading him the Hydra command to unlock his memory bank when he was the Winter Soldier, and then turning him back to the dark side. It's not like that, you know, which was practically the comparison that they did with Batman v Superman with Civil War, because it's basically the same movie, only that Marvel did it better.
Yep.
Yeah, only that Marvel did it 1,000 times better.
Yep.
But it's basically beat for beat the same movie. The same
like
shit.
You watch that movie and they ask you if you want to watch the other, you just say, "Yep, I did it."
Yep. So yeah, have you been watching WandaVision?
Not yet. I've been wanting to dig into that because a lot of stuff seems to be matching with the whole universe stuff and all that, but I haven't actually got my hands into it.
Okay. So I can't talk about my review. I normally do a review every week of what I've seen so far, and I'm up to episode 7. If I tell you that, then I fucking ruined the whole series, because this is the one that actually does the reveal of what is actually going on. So if I say that, it practically spoils the whole fucking series.
All right.
And also, they already announced that the next 2 episodes, which will be the final 2, they're going to be cinematic length. So they're going to be like straight up movies.
Oh.
So, and they said there's going to be special effects up the yin yang. So it's going to be Marvel throwing like, we have money. Let's throw it all in here.
So is it all handled by Disney?
Yes, because Marvel is owned by Disney. At this point, Disney only needs to own Warner Brothers, and then it owns everything.
And then Walmart.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing that's stopping Disney from taking over Warner Bros. Is because AT&T holds it. So, you know, that's going to be kind of a little harder to take over AT&T.
Wow.
That's the only block that they have in their way.
They're incredibly huge now then.
Yeah. AT&T, I mean, they bought Dish Network, right? Or DirecTV. They bought DirecTV. They bought Warner Brothers, HBO. Well, HBO belongs to Warner Brothers, so it's the same difference. But the thing that I heard is that they want to sell DC Comics, which is, to me, the most asinine fucking stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Why DC Comics?
Exactly. It's like, why do you want to put that powder keg on Marvel's hands? It's like, do you want them to make all the fucking money? You want them to substitute the Benjamin Franklin's and put fucking Captain America or put Iron Man on the fucking bill? That's what the fuck you want? You want them to print? You going to give them license to print fucking money? It's like, this is the most fucking asinine shit you ever did. You have a fucking gold mine. It's not my goddamn fault that you idiots don't know how to hire fucking people that are reliable and know how to fucking handle and do a fucking proper movie. It's not my fucking fault.
Wow.
Just hire fucking people that have passion for the shit and don't interfere in their fucking shit. That's all. Because that's the reason why these fucking DC movies are pieces of shit. Because you just interfere all over the fucking thing. And it comes out a piece of shit one way or another. I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want about the Zack Snyder movies, but at least now with the Snyder Cut that's going to come out, if it's dog shit, it's his dog shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's what I told my friend. Look, if it's dog shit, it's his dog shit at least. It's not Warner Brothers dog shit. It's his dog shit. So, I mean, and that's a dude who has gotten so many second chances I can't even count on. I mean, When was the last time they gave a director like, oh yeah, we fucking butchered your product or your product. Let me give you the opportunity to do it over again. And here's some extra cash so you can finish it up the way you want it to. Sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, we kind of little shamed because your daughter killed herself while you were making this movie.
Oh man.
We're gonna fucking have some guilt about that. So here's some money and finish your little project. And by the way, we're never hiring you again.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's the world of entertainment for you. And then they ask why shit happens, like what happened to Gina Carano and shit. And again, I'm not defending her. I don't know why I give a fuck so much about her case. Is it because she's fucking hot?
I don't know.
Because she is fucking hot. She is. She ain't ugly in the eyes. And I would think that this is exactly down your alley. I mean, she's meaty.
She's got the meats.
Yeah, she got the meats. She got the curves exactly where the proportions that you like him.
Nice.
Yeah, and her face, it ain't ugly.
I'm looking her up.
Yeah. I mean, you will look at her and you were like, oh yeah, she's fuckable.
Right in my league.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly your prototype. That is your prototype right there. She is exactly your prototype. It's like, what the bitches that Alfred would like to stuff his dick into.
Yeah, I'm gonna use you as my wingman from now on.
And that's gonna be just right there. That's the picture right there. Right there.
Gonna be like, Ariel, go ahead and pick one for me. You're gonna be like, I got you.
I'll be like, okay, Gina Carano clone. Okay. Gina Carano clone. Okay, got it. I need a Gina Carano clone. Okay. That's it. Okay. So yeah. What else can we talk about? Who else needs the trashing?
I don't know.
Oh, I started drawing again for some reason.
Yeah, I saw some drawings on the battery pack. I was surprised to see. I don't know how old are they.
The drawings that I did on the tape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just doodles.
I'm stealing them.
Oh, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I don't give a fuck about my drawings, anyways. It's not like people are like, oh my god, this is so fun. It's like every once in a while I get like shit, like people commenting on my drawings and shit. And I was like, yeah, but you're not buying them, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for Gina Carano. Why is she in this yellow dress all the time? Where is this from?
Hey, the less dresses, the better for you. I mean, just try to think about the positives, man. I don't know if she's taken. Is she taken?
I don't know, man. I have no fucking idea. I didn't know about her existing until the whole cancel her out thing went out.
Until the woke ate her?
Yep.
Not the way you wanted to, but...
Oh yes, I mean some other let's say kind of leaks. I would say.
No, I don't think she's that type of girl.
She doesn't have iCloud.
No. She's not that type of girl. She's not Ronda Rousey type.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, or a professional wrestler. Because those girls apparently are showers, not lovers.
Well, yeah, but yeah, this is definitely right on my alley. Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw her and I was like, yes, this is a girl that Alfred would like to fuck.
Yep.
This is right up his alley. Right up his alley.
Yep.
And the important thing is that she could fuck you up.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. She could fuck you up. I mean, all she needs is a strap on.
And the pegging begins.
Commence the pegging. And then you start screaming, and she'll be like, "Shut up, bitch."
Isn't the internet a wonderful place? I mean, I'm pretty sure if I do a Gina Carano Rule 34, something will come up.
I don't know. I mean, I can't defend her and say, like, no, she's never done any nudies. I mean, at this point, you can't discount everyone because every girl has a past, and, you know, money is money.
Yep. And
a 20 is a 20. And a 20 is a 20.
And I am regretting making this Google search.
Uh-oh. Is it that bad?
Well, I'll try to contain myself a little bit, but RoboCop, it's leaking fluids in here. And then this other metal guy from Marvel, what was his name? Appear in Deadpool, Silver
Cable
Giant.
Or no, Colossus.
Colossus, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna uninstall my browser right now. Uninstall. Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
You remember the bit that Tom Segura did with Bert saying that the time he met Jennifer Aniston?
Nah.
You didn't see that? In Two Bears, One Cave?
What episode is that? Last week?
No. This has been a while. This has been like 8 or 9 months ago.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so he tells the story that he went to meet her in her house, and that when she opens the door, is like, and she just presented herself like, "Hello, I'm Rachel." And it's like, and he was like, "What? I'm Rachel." He's like, "Okay." And she was like, "Do you know Ross?" And he was like, "You mean from the show?" "Yeah, from Ross is my friend and my boyfriend." And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Do you?" And he was, and I know Chandler too. They go, "Oh, you know Chandler?" "Yes, yes, from the fucking show." And do you know Phoebe? "Yes, Lisa Kudrow from the fucking show."
Was Tom really that oblivious to the idea?
And he was like,
to her existence?
No, because this is him responding to her. "Yes, from the show, Lisa Kudrow from the show." "I know." And he was like, "Okay, what the fuck is going on?" And she was like, "That's acting." Wow. And she leaves, and then and Bert is like gobstruck, and then Bert and Tom says, "And I made all that shit up." Guess what happened? Jennifer Aniston actually found out.
Really?
Yeah, and she posted it on her Instagram story.
What did she say?
She was like, "I had never laughed this much in my entire life." And she thanked them both. Like, "Thank you. You two made my day." But like 8 or 9 months later, though. Because after that, they were talking. And if you saw the show, if you saw that episode, both of them were like, "Yeah, she has no fucking idea who the fuck we are." Yeah, she has no fucking clue who the fuck we are. She has no fucking idea.
Then she find out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess somebody told her, "Oh, these two comedians, they're on Netflix. They were talking some shit about you." And she was like, "What the fuck did they?" And then she heard it, and she probably had a laugh. Okay. Because she posted the whole bit in her story. It's in her story, the whole entire bit.
All I'm telling you is that one day we're going to be heard, and we're gonna both get canceled.
I hope that by then woke culture ate his own asshole and died. That's what, a human centipede itself and died. That's
we can only dream.
That's what I hope, because and that's one thing that I think about is like, for all the shit the woke talk about.
I mean, we grew up with Family Guy and South Park.
Yes,
and no one gave a crap about it.
No, dude, I was fucking raised because I was practically left alone because both of my parents were working all the fucking day. I mean, I didn't see my dad until weekends practically. And so I was basically left to my own devices, mostly in the afternoon. So guess what? We had cable back in the day in New York and HBO. Guess what?
You had a small filter.
No, there was no fucking filter. There was no fucking filter. I saw it as it was. So guess what I watched? I watched Richard Pryor stand-up comedy. I watched George Carlin stand-up. I watched Andrew Dice Clay.
Everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense.
At fucking 8. Fucking 8 years old. So I was like, shut up, motherfucker.
Everything makes sense.
Come here, suck my dick. Not literally, though. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, that was my youth. Sorry for that little sound effect right there.
Stop eating beans, dude.
No, I didn't fart. By the way, did you catch that Joey Diaz fart day?
Glorious. I was wearing these same headphones. And, yeah, it was just fantastic. I'd say,
as he would say, tremendous.
Yep.
It was tremendous.
It was tremendous. It was changing flavors in my ear.
Oh God, he's the best. He is the GOAT. He is the fucking GOAT.
Yep.
The shit that he tells is like, you can't cancel him because he told you everything.
Joey?
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't cancel him.
What are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go after Joey? I mean, his whole career has been built
on ill shit.
Yeah.
On all
he
kinds.
Says it straight up.
I mean, his entire life is based on the most illest shit imaginable known to man.
Yep, it's not like people found out. It's not like
no, he told
some girl
you.
Came out. He tells it to you straight.
He told you. He tells you straight up. Oh yeah, I did this. I took a.
There's some mall in this place that I can't go back.
Yeah. There's a reason I don't fly out of the country, Joe Rogan. There's a reason, dog. I don't go out of the country, Joe Rogan.
Yep.
Let me tell you something, Tom Segura. Full names, never just Tom or Joe. It's like Tom Segura or Joe Rogan.
You know he's serious when he does that.
Yeah. That's when he tells you your full name is like, oh, shit is about to go down.
Mm.
Shit is about to go down. This man is about to explode.
Yep.
And when he goes on his epic rants, is fucking hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. So yeah, that was my childhood watching all those fucking ass savages. Kennison also, I watched Kennison as well, which is the guy who I mostly relate to, by the way. Not because of the exorbitant amounts of blow or the amounts of hookers. It's because we kind of have the same background, you know, both Christian boys, and then something fucked up happened, and then the dark side came calling.
You turned out okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't gone that dark. I haven't gone into the murky waters. Thank God. No, because I know myself. I know what type of blood, what genes are inside of my gene pool, and I know if I open up those kind of worms, it's done for me. I'm done. So,
yeah, unless the kind of worms have cyanide on it.
No. Dude, I already told you some of the stories. I had to pick up my dad. Me and my brother had to pick him up every time he came drunk from you know, fucking 18 whores at a time, doing his best Ric Flair imitation.
You told me he used to live like in one of the most violent, fucked up places in the town, right?
Oh yeah, La Jolla.
La Jolla, yeah.
Yeah, Joyero. Back when it was the actual Jolla.
Back in the days where you were walking down the street and two people got stabbed and there was blood on the floor and people were like,
it's Tuesday.
Give me a light bulb. That's all I need.
No, they stabbed a motherfucker and shot him 18 times. They were like, so anyway.
As I was talking to you, where are we going to eat?
Yeah, wait. Let me pass by the cadaver here. You owe me $5.
Yep.
Just pickpocket
old
the
days.
motherfucker. And they're like, oh look, this shoe, he's my shoe size. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much that was the lifestyle, and that's what kind of a savage my dad was. Thankfully, he found the Lord, and he has changed his ways, and is in the straight and narrow. Although his mouth is still pottied, much like mine.
No, yours is totally clean compared to that, man. And I never heard him speaking, by the way.
Oh,
but,
dude, I love it when I tell stories about him because it warms my heart.
What do you mean it warms your heart?
It warms my heart knowing that my father is this level of a savage, that he can make grown men cry. He makes 65-year-old men cry.
Wow.
I'm like, God damn it. You know how much fucking venom you have to have in your fucking heart to make a fucking grown-ass man cry. And then grab his fucking head and like, look at me when I'm talking to you, goddammit.
Wow.
And I've seen that. It's like, and then his wife now is like, I saw him do this and that. I was like, welcome to the fucking club. It's like, you're describing to me a Tuesday in 1986. Sans the beer. Or the sans that smell of alcohol in his breath. That's practically it. That's practically it. That's it. I mean, everything else is pretty much the same. It's like, yep, that's him.
Fucking legend. It's a fucking legend.
I mean, I've seen him rip people some new assholes. It's like, okay, you have like 18 sphincters now. Choose well where you want to shit on now.
Just wow, man.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
Yeah,
I look up to him. I look up to him because he don't take no shit from nobody. He really don't take shit from nobody.
He really doesn't.
No. He will, and he's the straightest shooter I've ever met in my life. I hate bullshit, but I don't have this thing to like call people out on it. He will call you out mid sentence. He's be like, stop that shit. That's bullshit. They're like, oh, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. I know that is bullshit. So shut the fuck up. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. No. Shut the fuck up. You're fucking lying. He will, if he knows he's right, and he knows that you're saying some bullshit, he will call you out on the spot. He don't give a fuck if you know people. Is like, well, you're insulting me in front of my, fuck your friends and fuck your feelings. You're lying.
And he has employees, right?
Oh yeah.
What's the oldest? Like, has anyone being able to put up with him for X amount of years?
Yeah, but they eventually all leave. Eventually, they all leave. Not because he throws them out on a spite. It's just more like him saying, like, them like are like, you know what? Life is too short.
I'm really questioning the choices that I made in life to end up working with this fucked up guy. Yeah, I'm out.
My wife is writing me. Apparently, she is on her way.
On her way where?
Here, because she's working.
She is working.
Yes, because she works in a prison.
And she's got a special permit to work.
Yeah, no. The transportation system that they have a private sector transportation shit that has a permit to drive around the town while in curfew. Because those of you, the three of you that might be listening to this in real time, Dominican Republic is currently on a curfew state that to a certain hours nobody can go out or drive, only people that are permitted to do so. And in the case of my wife, the people that have been hired to transport her have that said permission.
Fucking why?
Because apparently this call center, yes, because she works in a call center, thinks that it's more valuable to have their employees risk their lives and health than working in that secluded area than to have them work from home. because reasons.
Wonderful.
Mind you, she did work from home for like 4 months in the very computer that we're recording this.
And they asked her to go back
because they felt an itch in their balls and were like, I feel that you have to go back and we have no explanation other than because we want to.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's how it works. So
Okay.
we're thankful for our place that at least is more sensitive to the needs of the actual world that we're living in at the moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
I've been loving working from home ever since.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go fucking back. Like seeing a bunch of fucking hypocrites and liars on a daily basis. No, I'm free from that shit. I'm just companioned here by wife, daughter, and now cat.
The new addition to the family.
Yeah, the newest member of the family, Lionel, aka because he has
Escapist.
he has also an AKA now, Mimi.
Meanie.
Yeah.
What is he doing? How did he earn it?
No, it's just it came out of our mouth and it has stuck.
Okay.
It has stuck, and that's it. And now
he didn't actually scratch somebody's face.
No, he hasn't left any Nick Fury scars on anybody yet.
All right.
Nobody has had a need to replace their eyeballs yet.
Maybe when he goes older.
No. He knows better. He's a smart cat. I mean, I actually went to him and bumped fists with him. He actually bumped fists back with me. True story. True story. I mean, my wife was rolling on the floor laughing when she saw it. Because I just went to him and was like, de lo mío. Yeah, I'm like, this cat is thug as fuck. This is a hood cat. Then again, where would we picked him up from? There you go. Anyway, so I think we can call it a night. I think we mission accomplished so far, right?
Yep, we're gonna get canceled and we're gonna get fired, but yes, I think we got it.
I don't think we'll get fired. I mean, we didn't put anybody in a vulnerable position, did we? No names were mentioned.
No, not really.
We changed the genders of the innocent to protect them.
And no one's gonna hear to this, so.
And nobody's listening to this shit, so it probably will come back and bite me in the ass in a couple of years. But who gives a fuck? Yeah, future me has to deal with that, not present me. Future me will be like, "You son of a bitch! You had to record everything, didn't you? You had to record."
Yeah.
All for the arts.
Yep.
Anyway, so thanks for filling in and helping out to making this episode more entertaining than my normally lame-ass, boring-ass fucking podcast are.
Yeah, it's better when I punch your gut and get your ideas out of your fucked up head.
I just needed some dark-minded asshole like you to compare the notes in the dark arts of this dark imaginarium that we call our heads.
Yep, I'm gonna be single for life, man. Single for life. There's no fucking way I'm gonna make
Gina
it.
Carano.
I'm glad you made it, but yeah, I don't think.
No. I mean, Gina Carano's canceled now. I mean, and I think she'll take any dick.
No, I mean, if she comes down here, it's gonna happen.
Oh no, the first asshole on the block is gonna nail her. Forget about that shit.
They're gonna nail her, but then mysteriously she's gonna die here because you know how it works. You know.
Oh yeah.
How to explain it to you?
Punta Cana. Anyway,
it's like that old ex-CIA girl that got retired and then she disappeared within 2 months. So.
Interesting. So anyway, take care. Thank you for filling in, and hopefully this will be out soon, and we can have a laugh on it. Just the two of us.
At our expense.
Yeah, at our expense.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Take care, man.
Bye.
So yeah, No intro or anything, just cold start, and now with a formal ending. So thanks to Alfred for filling in and helping me create another podcast. Again, a reminder to all of you that you can get all my merch on the tpublicstore.com website, and the link will be in the description. I would like to make a correction from last podcast because I said I was recording on a Friday because Saturday was Vengeance Day, NXT Vengeance Day pay-per-view. It was actually on Sunday, so I recorded on a Friday for nothing. And I didn't even get to see the pay-per-view because it was St. Valentine's Day. So, yeah. So many wins. So, again, thanks, Alfred, for filling in. And thank you all for listening. So, again, this has been the Husky Bada Boo podcast. Take care and bye.